This is for my male audience. The ice is melting here in Wisconsin, but I was able to get out on the ice a couple times. I also tried to fish some open water a few times in several different spots in southern Wisconsin. If you're wondering why so many different spots, I only get a couple hours each weekend to fish because my kids are so active and I like to watch them do their sports. Let's see the first of my 3 mini adventures. I'm ice fishing for trout on the Milwaukee River. Hello friends, I'm fishing in the city. I'm fishing in Milwaukee. I am setting up shop and it's a process. I'm gonna try and set the underwater camera. I would be just thrilled if I even see a trout. I don't know what to expect, but getting the underwater camera down there will be a big revealing factor to see what I'm looking at. See if there's actually any trout, or, you know, I'm kind of thinking they'll be afraid of it. From a top-down view, I saw a trout, so I dropped my camera all the way down, and this is after I'd been there for an hour or two when something swam by. There's one down there. There's one down there. If you're wondering, I was in about 6 feet of water, but at this time there's about 2 feet of ice. There's the brown trout that swam by. I dropped the spawn sack down with my jaw jacker, but I also had a jigging rod with a small white crappie plastic that I dropped down too. Oh, I'm on. I'm on. Oh, I'm on. Dude, that was it. Dude, that's a steal. No way. I'm on. No way. I'm on. No way. This bit that twitch bug. Oh my God. Oh my God. I am on. No way. No way. Alright, we're hooked up. This is nuts. I saw one on the camera and I dropped down and then it bit. This is nuts. I've never been hooked up to a steelhead or trout or anything like that before under like this. This is it. This is the first time ever. I don't know what to expect. The trout was by the hole, but at this point I snagged right at the edge of the ice hole at the bottom of it. There, I got it off. Ah, shoot. I had one. No, I had one. No. Ah, man, that's crazy. I got a bite. No way. That was nuts. I had one. I had a fish on. It bit. It was a trout. It came by. Yeah, it bit this, which had a waxy on it too, and it got off, but that was nutty. That's nuts. Oh, wow. I'm shocked, honestly. I'm shocked I got a bite. I'm shocked I saw a fish. That's nuts. That's awesome, though. So I didn't land that brown trout that was hooked up, sadness. I think I need a new auger, by the way. I need an 8-inch wide hole. Something for next year. My next trip, I went to the swamp pond, and in a sad development, there was no waxworms or minnows for sale, so I couldn't put minnows out to try and catch bass. Instead, I used worms on the swamp pond. This was a crazy trip, too, for something else. My cameras keep dying. The one that I have the zoom for died. Another GoPro died, so I have very limited footage of this trip. Here's one of the bass I caught. I caught a fish! I'm back out ice fishing. I thought I wouldn't be able to get out here again, but I did. I got a snow bass. I gotta let this guy go real soon. Whew! My kids are busier than all get out, but the events don't start until like 1 today, so I dragged my sled all the way out into a deep swamp pond, and I got myself a bass. Let's go! All right, let's let this guy go. We're gonna give him the royal treatment because it's slow, it's cold, I can't catch any fish, so this might be it. All right, let's let this guy go. They didn't have any minnows at the shop, so we're fishing with worms. And I figured if I can only get worms, I'm just going to go to the swamp lake because there's perch here, bullhead, and bass. And all three, I'm guessing, will take a worm. I didn't want to go to any lakes because then tip-up fishing would have been useless. So they couldn't find waxies, so... yeah, we're fishing with a worm down in the weeds in the swamp lake. So Joe left all the wax worms in his bibs, but he took his bibs inside, so then those wax worms turned into flies. Yeah, fun fact, if you didn't know, that's what happened. So I was fishing with worms. That's all they had left at the local shop because everybody bought the wax worms out. Anyways, I went to the bass pound because I thought I could catch a bass with a worm. Here we go. If you're wondering you don't see that fight, it's because my GoPros are dying, but that was a pretty decent bass. Let's give him a slow-mo release. Sorry I couldn't show the catch. Hello? Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Lisa.
What are you doing?
I'm packing up. Jesus Lord, there's a huge pike in this pond.
Is that the pond you've just been in?
Yeah, holy cow. There's a pike in here.
Should there not be a pike in there?
No, I've never seen a pike in here. That's probably what snapped me off before. Holy cow. I'll be home probably by noon. I'm packing up right now. Wow, there's a pike in here. That's crazy.
Come home.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
What the f***? This. It's a bit sketch. So the swamp pond has more secrets. There's bullheads in there, there's perch, there's big bass, and monster pike. I gotta go back there when the ice is off and try and catch one when it's open season. My third trip and most recent was to the shores of Lake Michigan. I went for a long walk to investigate a small creek that flows into Lake Michigan to see if I could find a secret trout fishing spot. I'm not confident this tributary will be open. Like, it might be iced over. I've never been here. It's very tiny looking on the map. But I've been scouring it, looking for a place to fish that's different. And I'm afraid it might be something like this. I don't know, it's a little slush. Maybe. I just hope that, you know, it's not all ice bunch right by the water, too. Because I could fish in the lake. If I've got my waders on, I can, you know, go out in the water a little bit. I thought this walk was going to be hard, but it's super easy. I thought I was going to be walking on that most of the time, and that is a lot more unsteady. But this, the ground is still frozen. It's so hard. It's perfect. What's that? I don't know. What are you, brother? What little critter are you? Oh, it looks pretty well frozen. I don't know if this is gonna work. There's a little bit of a current. Let's see. a little bit of a current into there. Oh, we would need a big rain to dry fish up into this. Huh? Do you think anything ran up it? I haven't seen any signs of life yet. I'm gonna keep walking up a little further. I saw an eagle around here. I'll keep my eyes out. The only way I can zoom though is with my phone. I need some new cameras, man. I'm breaking all my GoPros. I broke my old camera with zoom. So yeah, I'm running out of ways to show you my adventures. This is what the river looks like for the most part. There's no real open spots. And it's quite shallow. See that? Don't know if this will hold trout when everything melts. Yeah, that's right, Crow. Just gonna store this in my memory bank. High water, a lot of rain, maybe 2 or 3 days after, something like that. I should come here if if that magical moment happens when I can fish on a weekend. We can all hope, right? I'm gonna fish the surf now. I might as well that I'm here. Couldn't find them. The water is too low. What do we got here? A little teepee. Wonder if I should camp on freshwater ocean. Isn't that beautiful? That is crazy pretty, isn't it? Yeah, it's below freezing, but it's still not that windy. Super nice day. My goodness. Well, I found my exit. I gotta go way up that hill. Super thanks to people that have left me comments and then like given me money. That's happened on a few videos recently. That's crazy. Don't worry, 100% of that will go to me buying new cameras because I keep breaking my stuff. Even though I didn't catch fish on this day, I advise you to go fish. The adventure is really the fun part. All right, push good buttons. See ya.